How many of you feel that you are addicted to one or other bad habit? Type me in the comments. It can be as bad as smoking, drinking. For boys, it can be masturbation. For girls, it can be shopping. For anybody, any bad habit. Today, using my scientific method inside the behavioral science. Okay, I went deep into about this framework called uninstall your bad habits. It can be mega bad habits or micro bad habits. This is a simple six-step framework, and I'll give you examples. Okay, I'll give you examples so that you will easily break the habit with in a fun way, in a very easy way. Okay, compared to other methods, this method is a simple method which can be implementable even for the worst bad habits to the easy bad habits, any bad habits. Okay, so let's start. I'll take one example. Okay, I'll take one example to explain this framework even better. Let's say junk food. Right? Eating junk food is a bad habit. Okay. Smoking is a bad habit. Okay. Scrolling phone. You may agree it or not. If you're scrolling phone more than 2 hours a day, you are addicted to your phone. Type agree in the chat. Are you tracking your phone usage? If not, digital well-being or action dash. Try it out and see if it is iPhone screen time. See your usage. Okay. Scrolling reels, scrolling phone is one of the biggest bad habit nowadays. Okay. So to really break this bad habit, let's take the example of smoking. The first step is to understand your human purpose. Okay, your purpose can be becoming a good father, becoming a good husband or a wife, becoming a good son or a daughter. Okay, or giving your best to your family, or raising your family potential to next level, or increasing your overall skill set to next level. Right. So the reason why we are addicted to bad habits in the root way, the biggest problem is we are forget our purpose, human purpose. And in that purpose, especially the identity, who you are as a human being. In the atomic habit, James Clear clearly told that if you try to break the habit without fixing the roots, more likely you will get that habit again. Instead, if you fix the roots, automatically this habit will go away. It's just like a tree. When you cut the roots in the land, automatically tree will fall. Got it? Same thing applies to bad habit. Before you can work on any bad habit, change your identity, change your personality. Instead of saying, I don't like smoking, say that I am not a smoker. Okay, note it down. The identity transformation for this is, I am not a smoker. It's an identity transformation. Okay, for junk food, the transformation can be, I am healthy and fit human being. I am healthy and fit professional or a business owner, whoever it is. So first you change that terminology, okay? Change that identity that you are something positive. You are something productive, not the negative, okay? And scrolling phone. Even you can say that for scrolling phone, usually people waste time on randomly doing things. You can say, I am a conscious learner, okay? Usually people say, I will learn from YouTube, I learn from Instagram, but more likely they end up with recommendations and scrolling for 2 hours without realizing it. Even if you're watching this, right? Suddenly you get recommendation side, you get notifications in the phone, you get people distractions. Because of that, you will be like addictive in that process. We call it as negative spiral loop. Note it down. Negative spiral loop. To break this negative spiral loop, you have to change your identity. Please write one statement in the chat. Okay, write one statement in the chat. That bad habit and the identity change. The opposite word for that. Okay, opposite word. Let's say you are eating junk food. You say that I am a healthy and fit professional. If you're smoking, you say I'm not a smoker. Okay. Third, like if you're scrolling phone, you say I'm a conscious learner. It means you're consciously learning without randomly scrolling. Okay. This is the first step. Understand your purpose. Okay. Second step is to find the triggers. Triggers is nothing but some kind of emotional arousal. Okay. When you get that feeling to open the phone, when you get the feeling to purchase the cigarette, when you get the feeling to do something bad, what is that trigger? Okay. Triggers can be many ways. It can be time trigger. It can be place trigger. It can be people trigger. It can be mindset trigger. Okay. For example, uh, in terms of time trigger, I'll tell you. Every day after dinner, you get lazy, drowsy, leads to scrolling phone. Type S in the comments. Right. So the time trigger. At 10 p.m., you had a dinner and you're more likely to scroll the phone. Very bad habit. Time trigger. You have to break that. I'll explain how to break that. Second is the place trigger, especially when you're alone. Okay. When you're alone, you're more likely to do some bad habits. Okay. I don't want to name it. You know it what I'm talking about. Okay. So you are doing that bad habit when you are alone. That's a place trigger. Oh, sorry. That is the, it can be a place trigger or a people trigger. Alone means, let's say you're in your room, you're in your terrace, you're in any other place. Okay. Any other place where you are having that place trigger. Now, in terms of people trigger, you are staying with your friends and friends triggers you to drink. Okay. You are going to a walk and another friend triggers you to smoke. Right. That's a trigger. Okay. That is the initial trigger for the habit. According to James Clear, he told that here is the four-step process to understand the habits. Cue, craving, response, okay, reward. Note it down. Cue, craving, response, reward. Cue is nothing but trigger. Okay. When you get the trigger, let's say ice cream, eating ice cream is a bad habit, right? If you eat much, it's a bad habit. So you get the feeling that, oh, if I eat ice cream, I feel very happy. I'm getting the craving. Okay. The craving is nothing but emotional anticipation of that habit. Okay. Craving is nothing but emotional anticipation of that habit where you feel like, oh, if I do that habit, I'll be very happy. If I do that habit, I'll feel more relaxed. If I do that habit, I feel more happier. For example, even me as an example, whenever I feel very tired, I scroll phone. Of course, I am also having some bad habits. So Q is the trigger when I feel tired. Craving is like I feel happy when I scroll phone and I immediately open the phone and scroll. 5 minutes is okay, 10 minutes is okay. But beyond 30 minutes, beyond 1 hour is a bad habit. And reward, you feel that dopamine when you're scrolling YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever it is. Okay. Same thing applies to negative also. Break the triggers, break the cravings so that you don't do that habit. Automatically, you do something else, which is a good habit. I'll explain. Finally, the mindset. Sometimes you get cravings in your mindset itself. Okay. For example, I thought of eating biryani. Honestly, that is one of my bad habit. Okay. I don't eat every day. I don't eat every week also. I eat once in 2 weeks. Okay. Twice in a month, thrice in a month I eat. Okay. I'm getting that feeling. Oh, when I eat biryani, I feel stomach full. I feel happy. I feel energetic. That's the craving I get. Okay. So understand the trigger when you are getting that, especially in terms of time, in terms of place, people, and mindset. Okay. For that one bad habit, write the triggers. Okay. Once you write the triggers, once you write the triggers, break those triggers. Time. In that time trigger, suppose every day at 8 a.m. you are getting some trigger. So make sure you replace that trigger with something positive. Okay. So replace with positivity. Okay. That is a time trigger. Any habit, walking, jogging, gym, moving, breathing, reading, learning, anything, but not that bad habit. Time trigger. Okay. Second is the place trigger. Make sure if you know that if you go to that place, you do bad habit, don't go to that place. I'm openly saying if I go to my bedroom, I'm more likely to binge watch my phone than morning to night. Let's say morning 9 to night 10. I don't go to my bedroom. I consciously say I don't go to my bedroom because that's my place trigger to scroll my phone. Type got it in the chat if you understand what I'm saying, right? I hope you're following. So place trigger, don't go to that place. Anything. Suppose if you know that if you go to pub, you're more likely to drink. If you go to a park, you're more likely to eat junk. If you go to a bakery, you're more likely to eat puff. You understood, right? Don't go. Don't go to bakery. Don't go. Don't go to that park. Understood my point? Next, people. Again, I'm telling you, it's a common sense. Don't meet them. Don't meet those people who are triggering you the bad habits. This is one of the important reason why people are addicted to smoking or alcohol for anything because it's a people trigger. It's like a social nervousness or social anxiety. Oh, everybody is smoking, I should also smoke. But it causes cancer, right? So make sure don't go and meet that people when they are in that bad habit. Okay. Finally, the mindset. This is little bit difficult to break the mindset. Make sure you calm down yourself. I'll explain the next point, which will help you to break the mindset, which leads to my next topic, which is increase the stakes. Okay. Feel like a game. For example, if you're smoking, feel like a game. Okay, I'm smoking. I want to break this habit. It's a game. Okay. First step is to reward the inaction. Reward the inaction means whenever you're not smoking, you reward yourself. Okay. Reward with something that makes you happy beyond smoking. Suppose if you're eating burger, okay? Burger is a bad habit because it's a junk. Unless you eat once a month, fine. But if you're eating every week, every 2 days, it's a junk food. Okay. So whenever you are not eating the burger, you reward yourself. For example, whenever I stop scrolling the phone within 5 minutes, I reward with juice. Okay. I reward with any fruit juice, watermelon juice, mango juice, or anything because it's a reward to me. You reward with anything. Reward with chocolate. Reward with uh, oh, half an hour extra sleep. Reward with extra 500. Even I got this new idea. See, don't judge me with my cash. Okay. I have a lot of cash in my house. Every time when I don't do a bad habit, I reward myself with one note. Okay, can you see this? I have this bundle of cash. Again, don't judge me for this because I really want to explain the topic. So I have this cash of 20,000 with me. Every time, actually, this is for my house, not for me. Whenever I don't do that bad habit, I earn 500. Type wow in the chat. So I separately put this 500. Next time when I go outside, I take this 500 and I purchase diet for my body. Okay. So like that. So reward the inaction in the bad habit. I said cash as an example. You take anything. And if you remember it or not, how many of you are using our accountability AI tool? Accountability AI tool. So there also we have the same topic, same example we have applied in our accountability AI. Yeah. Can you see this? Accountability AI. I hope my screen is visible. So in our accountability AI, what we do is we have a separate section for bad habits. I'll take 1 minute to explain that. Go to habits, click on quit. And here you can write any bad habits which you have. Okay. For example, my bad habits is overworking. Okay. Or one of my bad habit is scrolling phone. Scrolling phone. So I started quitting. I want to quit this scrolling phone as a bad habit. So how I design this feature is like this. Okay. It is taking some time. Yeah. Can you see this? So scrolling phone is one of the habit. Whenever I slipped, I clicked on, I slipped. Okay. And you should give a reason. You can give an optional reason also. But you lose 10 jumps. Okay. It is openly saying that whenever you slip the habit, you lose 10 jumps. It is openly saying that you lost 10 jumps because of this. So make sure you don't slip next time. Minus 10 deducted. Can you see? Minus 10 deducted. Every slip cost jumps. So 10 jumps you're losing. Stay clean and to keep them and earn milestones in speed. Got it? I'll do better. And go to the activity. In the activity, you can easily see that you lost 10 jumps. Okay, this is one of the way you can improve your bad habits. Okay. And this bad habits only for pro members, you can try it out. Next, this is like an app way. The other way, Ramesh, okay, app is okay, but what can I do it on my notebook? Okay, so do it on your notebook. You can punish yourself. Let's say if you have done the habit once, let's say you have smoked, okay, you have smoked today, and you feel very bad about it, you feel guilt about it. To break that, punish yourself with no phone tomorrow. Switch off the phone, okay? Switch off the phone. Whatever you are easily doing, make it hard, make it punish, like punish yourself. Okay, let's say, don't go worse like no water today, no food today. Don't do that. But no breakfast today. I'm not here to punish you to lose the health, but punish you so that you feel the pain of doing the bad habit. Understood what I'm saying? So punishing yourself more can increase that dopamine, okay, that serotonin releases in your brain saying that I did something wrong. Because of that, this guy is punishing me. Okay, this I'm getting punished by myself. Okay, same way, whenever I'm scrolling, I put my phone in the locker, put the keys off, and throw it the keys, somewhere else, so that the next 3 hours to 4 hours, no phone. I feel very bored. Because of that, that boredom improves me. Whenever I'm overusing the phone, I know if I overuse, then I punish myself with 3 4 hours of no phone. Okay, like that. Even you can punish with no talk. Don't talk with anyone. Just one two words answers whole day. Punishment. Okay. If you want, I can write a detailed video on punishments and rewards. Okay. I hope you understood what I'm saying. Increase the stakes, feel like a game, reward the inaction, and punish the action. And see, every time, reward only one time, punish 3 times. Okay. For example, I'm eating junk food. Let's say biryani is a junk food. If you eat more, okay, actually, biryani is a good balanced food because of over oil, because of too much of mutton, chicken, or whatever it is. It's a little bit high calorie food. Okay. Whenever I eat biryani, okay, whenever I eat biryani, the next meal, what I do is I stop that meal, I run for almost 10 kilometers. Okay. 10 kilometers is very painful. That made me like shivering my legs, sweaty, feeling down, low energy. But you know what? That is burning my calories. Okay, this is one of the example. Note it down, please. Okay, I whenever I eat biryani, biryani is a junk food. I feel okay. There are some good biryanis also there. Whenever I eat biryani, 10 kilometers of running, literally punishing myself. Literally punishing myself. Okay, so this is how you can increase the stakes so that you are reducing that bad habit, increasing the good habits. Fourth is see, fill that time. Okay, the fourth step is fill that time. How to fill that time? It's up to you. You can fill with any good habit. For example, you are smoking, replace that with breathing. Okay. Or if you are eating junk food, replace with some good salads or replace with some less junk food, more junk foods to less junk food. So here, the important point is this. Instead of chasing the perfection, suppose you are at here, this is the worst case of your life. This is the best case of your life. This is the best. Okay. This is the best. This is the worst. You are here. Let's say you're eating all the junk food. You're eating 3 meals a day outside. Push yourself to 2 meals a day. Push yourself to 1 meal a day outside. Push yourself a day to reducing the meal size, reducing the calorie size. Like that, you move yourself in the spectrum from bad to good. Nothing perfect here. Sometimes we fall back. It's a part of the game. Okay, don't punish yourself. When I am really addicted to some bad habit, so really I cannot get out of it. When I was in the college, okay, I tried many times, I'm unable to get out of it. Then I decided, so I read deep into about the productivity books and behavioral science. I found that at the end of the day, we are humans. Okay, we do mistakes, but don't beat your head on the wall. Oh, I did this, I did a big mistake again, I lose that consistency. Even in our accountability area, we have something called streaks, right? I lose the streak. Don't worry, it's a normal game. At least you pushed a little bit. You push. See, in the life graph, you are like on track. Suddenly you feel like fall down. Don't worry, it's a part of the game. Try to revert yourself a little. Consistent. Again, you fall down, consistent. Again, fall down, consistent. It's a part of the game. Okay. Don't beat your head on that. Okay. It's usually we are emotional beings, social beings. Okay. We do have bad habits, but make yourself good. Okay. In that case, any good habit, replace with any good habit, like, good habits. Wake up early, mindset routine, learning, family time, reading books, learning a new skill, doing a certification, playing any physical game, all the good habits. Okay. So increase your rewards for the physical game, right? In our accountability AI, we have habits. You can set up a positive habit and track it. Let's say eating junk food, replace with eating salads, eating any healthy food. Smoking, replace with chewing gum. For example's sake, I'm just replacing slowly. Slowly, you replace it to smoking cigarette to chewing gum to nothing like that. Okay, scrolling phone replace to long videos. Okay, short videos to long videos to books, books to live sessions. You got my point, right? If you are scrolling short videos, that is the worst thing in your life. Then try to do long videos. Watch the long videos. When you watch the long videos, then go to reading real books. When you read real books, then go and talk to real mentors. That is the ultimate thing. Okay, replace yourself with the good habit by filling that time. Okay, I know each bad habit take 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day. Replace that time. Okay, and increase the rewards for your action. Let's say tracking that good habit also. Finally, again, the fifth point is that track your progress. How? Two methods of tracking. One, track that negative habit, like whether you slipped it or not, how much consistent you are. For good habit, you track the progress, how many times you have done, how many days you have missed. Okay, let me go deep into that tracking part. You don't need to use accountability AI. You can use notepad and pen also. Okay, you can use notepad and pen. I'll show you, I will show you negative tracking. Negative progress of bad habit is this. Let's say it's a weekly timeline, 7 days. For negative habit, what you do is, today you have not done, today you have not spoken, put a tick mark. Okay, today you, tomorrow, tick mark. Day after tomorrow you smoked, cross mark. Okay, then tick mark, then cross mark, then cross mark, let's say, then tick mark. So like this you track and you see the consistency. So last week I have done 3 times, this week I'll try to done only 2 times. For negative habits, reduce the action. Okay, for positive habits, it's like again the same. If you have done the habit, put a tick mark. Here, if you have not done the habit, put a tick mark. Okay. Negative progress and positive progress of the replaced good habit. Okay. You can track both, because when you increase the stakes, that increases your overall happiness. Okay. Ramesh, is it not duplicate to track two things? No. It may take less than 5 seconds, but it gives you more clarity and more happiness. Why are you doing this? Okay, when you track too many variables, like 3 4 ways, that makes you very happy. Okay, even in the reward the inaction, right? Increase the friction. You know what is friction means? Put your phone and lock it, or just don't buy alcohol or cigarettes, or some form of, do some action so that it feels difficult to start a bad habit. Okay, make the bad habit difficult to start. Next, again, the next point is very important. Don't chase 100% perfection. Life is always imperfect. And chase the imperfect consistency. Especially in the bad habits, it is subconsciously wired into your internal brain. So make sure it requires more repetitions, more uh, try backs. Okay, more try back. You need to try more so that you can break that habit. Okay, so every time you fail, let's say you're on track, suddenly you fall, you push back, you're on track, you push back even more, again you are on track. Don't feel bad, at least you're trying, right? At least you're trying, push yourself back to the top, and again you move forward. Okay, that imperfect inconsistency, learn how to see the progress. Okay, for example, you may see that, Ramesh, you are really bad on this bad habit. I can see the progress because previously I'm having 7 day cigarette. Now I'm having only 4 day cigarettes. Got it? 3 day cigarette. Type wow in the chat if you understand. Learn how to see the progress. And this tracking can be done with our accountability AI. Okay. Same thing applies. Okay. See the progress next week. Reduce that frequency. Okay. Reduce that frequency. Increase that positive habit. Okay. Increase that positive habit. And reward yourself every time when you see the progress. Reward yourself. Let's say whenever I stop scrolling phone, I reward myself with some Irani chai, or I reward myself with great coffee. I reward myself with my favorite fruit like mango or seasonal fruit. Okay, like that I reward myself many times. Okay, even you can convert your daily routines into rewards. Let's say if you have skipped smoking, then you deserve a better meal afternoon. If you had smoking on morning, no meal, just normal rice and dal or whatever, chapati, roti and dal. basics. Okay. So like that, you convert daily routines into rewards for the rewards for the bad habits. Okay. If you have not done the bad habit, you reward yourself. When you have done the bad habit, punish yourself thrice. Okay. Finally, don't feel bad when you slip up. Okay, it's a part of the game. And again, if you recommend, it's a 90-day cycle. Okay, it's a 90-day course to break any bad habit. So don't feel bad in a week or in a 2 weeks. Make sure you try. Okay, it takes time and reps to remove it from the roots. Okay, because you never know, even that good habit, right? That any habit, good or bad, it starts slowly, it spirals towards positive, it spirals towards positive, it just like going deep into your life, it becomes like an addiction. Even you can't see how many repetitions it took to become addicted to that. It can be phone, it can be like anything like fab or whatever it is. So same applies to you. Okay, it requires that many repetitions to break that bad habits. Don't feel bad about it. Okay, don't feel bad about it. It's a part of the game, so that you can get rid of all the bad habits, especially in this crisis time. Okay, AI tools are evolving, too many layoffs are happening. Make sure you use less resources in your life, save more resources for the future, especially your time, energy, money, people, and overall house. Okay, save more, spend less, and get rid of all that bad habits. And be, like in this crisis time, you should focus on, one is God, second is your hard work. Okay, just keep on trying that growth mindset so that you will become unstoppable in your life.